Hello, and welcome back, everybody. You're tuned in to the Underwater Rugby channel, broadcasting live from Bellahøj Swim Stadium in Copenhagen, Denmark. We're about to start the next match today between Malsch and Polisen. A little bit of history here and background about the two teams and the matchup. They've played together 2 times, and both times Malsch has won. So in a minute we'll show you highlights, but just a little bit of... All done? Oh, can you hear? Okay, yes. Malsch has played 22 games in the Euroleague. They have won 14 of them, drawn 2, lost 6. They've scored 53 goals and surrendered 23 goals, giving them a positive goal differential of 30 points. Polisen has played 47 games in the Euroleague. They have 9 wins, 8 draws, and 30 losses. The number of goals they've scored is 68. They have let in 193 goals, giving them a negative differential of 125 points. So enjoy the highlights, and in a minute, I'll introduce the two teams.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready?
Hello and welcome back, Euroleague fans around the world. I'd like to introduce to you now the players in the upcoming match between Malsch and Polisen. Malsch is in blue, and wearing number 1 is Marcus Heckrath. Number 2, Sascha Buchner. Number 4, Martin Schottmüller. Number 5, Jens Dingle. Number 9, Christian Forschler. Number 10, Jochen Schottmüller. Number 11, Mikkel Wiesel. Number 12, Johannes Wiesel. Number 13, Christian Stobach. And the captain, wearing number 14, Christian Provold. Number 23, Colin Lively. Number 24, Matthias Otten. And in reserve for this match, number 6, Georg Donninger. On the other side of the pool, in white, wearing number 4, Marcus Bormann. Number 6, Andreas Höglund. Number 9, Roger Lund. Number 11, Andreas Tull. Number 14, Maciej Lesniewski. Number 15, Joel Forsberg. Number 16, Ivo Lundin Hatje. Number 18, Anton Sagström. Number 24, Matthias Dahl. And the captain, wearing 33, Jakob Thun. Number 51, Jari Rainanen. Number 87, Hans Jonsson. And in reserve, number 1, Petter Adelsson, number 2, Gustav Lack, and number 30, Martin Hempel. In this match, the referees are on deck, Rafael Tito de Moras. And in the water, Lars Olsen and Øyvind Thorsen.
Seventh game of the day. This is Jørgen Kristoffersen speaking. I'm commentating with Darrell, who is on the way back to our position above the pool. I cannot hear. I have Christian Schäfer from.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. We have Christian Schäfer from the Molde team next to me. He has already played against both teams. He said, well, this is probably the best Polisen team he had played against so far within the last couple of seasons. So I think we're going to see a really interesting match between Polisen White and Malsch.
But Malsch seems strong. They recently beat Bamba 3-0.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier today. Well, Malsch is really strong at the moment. I think they are gonna come really fast out in this game. We know they have some attackers who can bring over the ball on their own and convert it into a goal.
Darrell brought cake for you again.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
So,
carrot cake.
I think we're going to see a really
we had
interesting
section.
match.
You can have the cake. It's right there.
And Christian brought some cake for Darrell. So
Again, I brought him cake this morning, and I brought him cake again now.
thank you to Christian's mom, wherever you are out there. We love your cake. I think Darrell's going to make another 20 push-up after the cake. But then we have the lineup from the Polisen team. And we're going to get back to that one afterwards.
Here we have Christian Provald from the Malsch team. Very, very...
Strong and national team players. What we're going to see on the both sides is we have a lot of players who are competing in the campaign to go into the World Championship in grass and this summer. So these players are actually...
have you noticed that he was using gaffer tape as his captain's armband?
No, I didn't see.
You didn't see that?
No.
Because you played underwater rugby for a long time, and teams from Germany, Austria, Czech Republic, their equipment always looks very, very old with all the straps and rubber bands around
never
everything.
change a winning tradition, I think.
Yeah, but
might be.
he has gaffer tape.
Yeah.
And so you can actually tell
see,
where a player...
The Malsch team preparing. We have Jens Dinkel in the middle, number 5. Look out for him. He is definitely one of the players to watch out for when the Malsch team is going to set up their attacks, because he's such a fast swimmer.
Yes, fast swimmer and good goal scorer.
And he collects the ball from wherever in the pool and can convert it directly into a goal. I'm not sure we're going to see that one in since the pool is not as big as like in...
we haven't seen that many direct fast breaks on empty goals.
No.
But my point was, you can almost see where a player is from based on his equipment, because there are certain styles to how the equipment looks in each country.
Yeah. And we have the Malsch team. I think they...
Jakob Thun retrieves the ball. He's a fast swimmer, Drill. I believe you've written a story or two about him and his swimming capabilities. Yeah?
You think he's fast?
Yeah, you told me he was faster.
He is, because Jens Dinkel is one of the faster players. And
He started out as an endurance athlete.
we have Polisen getting into the...
Have you remembered to make the donations for the show, Anson?
That's important. I think you all
Anton
can see
and,
like a link in the right side of the page.
Anton
Please
shows
go
me.
and donate. We will stay quiet for a minute if someone donates 100 euros.
I will, Jan, Darrell will make one push-up for each euro donated
during this game.
during the next 2 games. So for each euro donated during the next 2 games, Darrell will do a push-up.
Yeah.
Okay. So Anton, please keep us updated on the euros. Darrell will do a push-up for each euro we receive during the game.
And then back to the game, we have Malsch who brought the ball to the attacking phase. We had Jochen Schottmuller and they're going above the defenders and
Jens
pick it up. Jens Dingle behind and Martin Schottmuller. They have the strong lineup from the beginning. We have Jochen Schottmuller on the left side and
do you Jens Dingle? Oh, that's a very Oh, he can't control it. Do you see any similarities between the Bamberg style of play and the Malsch in terms of how they try to? Of course, they're both German teams, but how they try to open up the defense with their goal scoring?
Yeah,
because
they both like to go in like right above the defenders and then try to bring in like players on both sides just waiting. They all play with like really long time staying on the bottom.
And I think it'll be interesting to see whether we can see some of the Swedish scissor or Mala move.
Yeah, I think the Polisen have surprised a lot of teams by their fast attacks and how fast they can move over the ball and be in the position with the Mala or the scissor and make a goal like really fast.
I have to go warm up for my game at. Make
Christian,
sure to watch that game, 9 p.m. And make sure to reset
donate.
your clocks tonight for summertime.
Otherwise, you're gonna miss the first half tomorrow.
You're gonna miss the games tomorrow, and you won't have a chance to donate if you get up to. No, you can always donate.
Yeah, and we have.
What a pass!
Polisen, he made a long pass, but the Malsch team grabbed it and they're back in position, trying to set up a fast break. But I cannot see the ball at the moment.
Yeah.
Malsch in position. Yeah.
What's interesting about this match for you, Polisen against Malsch? Malsch is a favorite team here.
Yeah,
but
I
Polisen is.
They had a really strong season. They started off the first round getting 7 points. Had a loss in a penalty shootout, and in the second round they had 3 losses, not any big ones. It was 1-0 and 2-0. So they have really put up a really good season. I think they're gonna try to see if they can get a good result against Malsch. Malsch need 3 points to have the chance to get in third rank of the season. So I think they will invest a lot of this game. They know they for sure need to win.
It might sound really obvious, but you have to really want to win because the other team, they're not.
Of course, the Polisen knows that the Malsch have to win the game to get in the position they want in the final rank. So they are looking out for every chances that they are going to make a mistake. We saw especially when Polisen played Malmö Triton in the first round, they converted 2 minor mistakes into goals, and that decided the game.
I think Polisen in the beginning when they came to the Euroleague, they made more mistakes. They make fewer now.
They have improved and they have brought in players to the squad this season. With
tough players.
Yeah, really tough players who they succeeded in like getting a really good team spirit and playing without making mistakes in attacks and defensive part of the game. So and then we have Provald going in from the corner. He stopped and immediately the Malsch forechecking starts. They have a massive forechecking that succeed. Number 11 Wiesel grabs the ball, pass it to Jochen Schottmuller. Brückner pass it over. I cannot see who's in possession of, but it's taken to the wall. Waiting for a second before they they're waiting for the right people to get into the goal. They need the Schottmüller brothers, and they probably need Jens Dinkel to be there.
You will see this is a very typical pattern that they come in and they spin. That was slow, but they will do it much faster, and it's very hard to.
And they had. We have to take a look at they have the number one player. I'm not sure of his position, Markus Hegwart, who moved to the Malsch team this season. I think he's really want to go to the World Championship. So I think he want to show the German national team coach that he's at his very top level at this moment, and he should be elected. So I think we will see a really strong performance from him.
How did you know that he was set on making the national team? Someone told you?
No, I just read a lot of articles and trying to read between the lines. So
do you read the German language?
Yeah. I'm born in the southern part of Denmark, so I know German as well.
Okay.
I'm not going to be commentating in German since. And we had an empty goal and the ball swimmed on the ring, and but. Polisen came out and with a really strong fast break. What they're known of, they should be really careful. Maybe they have a shoulder in the basket, or what's going on. Maybe they actually can have a penalty. Yeah, they're gonna have a penalty. That's the chance that the Polisen team was looking for in this match. You see, it was almost a goal on the Malsch for the Malsch team, but. They never at Magnus.
Now they're saying
Markus
that he grabbed the basket, or
yeah, but he has the left shoulder in the basket. You can obviously see, and the attacker has a grab on around his body. So clearly a penalty.
Yes, but there's a video challenge.
Yeah, there's a video challenge. No, now we saw Markus Hegwart, who's a strong goalkeeper. I'm not aware what team he was playing before. I just read on one of the news from the Malsch team that he switched club. That means to me that's a player who wants to develop.
Right.
And if you want to develop, you want to go to the Euroleague.
They could be saying his thumb was under there.
Yeah, but you see it right here. That's not. If we take a look into the whole season, one of Malsch's biggest problem is when they're having penalties against them.
Here you can see he's pulling on his body, like you said, and now if you look at his thumb, it's very subtle. Okay, now he's pushing, and
he's not pushing. It's only the left shoulder is in the basket. It's wedging.
It's very hard to see, but
who was it brought the ball in? That was really nice counter attack.
They're calling holding, but.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what the reason. They had 2 points. To secure himself. Victor Kilov's excited by this because I think they want to see the Malsch go down.
I think the Flipper team wants the same.
Same thing.
Malsch and Flipper is sharing the fourth place at the moment with 13 points. And Flipper and Malsch are playing tomorrow. That could be decisive if they're not going to win. Who is taking the penalty shoot for the Polisen team?
It could be.
That's number 87 against. Is it Schottmüller who's on the goal? No. 24, and we have a goal. That's Otto. 24.
That was Hans Jonsson from Linköping.
From
he's one of the people they recruited in.
Hans Jonsson, if I remember, he's one of the national players back from the goal team in '95. At least I'm not even sure if he played before earlier than that. And he's really strong.
Yeah.
And
tomorrow, I think
we take any chances.
We have another commentator, Nina Berggren from Linköping.
Okay.
She's the national junior coach for the women.
Okay.
She calls Hans Jonsson her favorite gubbe.
Yeah.
So
But he's such a strong player. You
Yeah.
see, I guess he's more than 45 years, and he's just so calm. Like we saw one of the Tusse players say in the interview after the game, you just need to be calm.
Yeah.
Of course, you need to be really good at in scoring at. But now we see Malsch. They need to come back in this game.
This is the break, though, that you were talking about. Polisen needs an edge, something to help
Yeah,
them.
but the previous games this season we've seen when Polisen
good.
have they have got really disciplined, and what you see right now, they just staying in their defensive position. In previous season, we saw Polisen team, they would leave the goal and go to offensive play way too early.
They liked this idea of going in a prong of three.
Yeah. And we see number 16, that's Ivo Lundin Halte.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he is actually. We have a fast break once again. That's and someone come from the left side, and
They could call shoulder in the basket
they could
again.
call shoulder in the basket again, but they didn't this time. You see what we talked about. The Polisen converts when their fast breaks into really dangerous moments, and we have the Malsch doing a fast break and pass behind the back.
Nice.
Really nice pass. He
Provol.
didn't get a directly one-on-one, but they got a chance. They know they need to come back in the game as soon as possible.
I guess as a goalkeeper, you can appreciate the way the back kicked him up above.
Yeah, of course.
You like to see
Get him out of range.
Yeah. I guess you have your after the games practice. You tell your backs and forwards, you made my day better.
Yeah. And you see now Malsch is really putting energy into getting the chance, but once again,
That was Hans Johnson.
he and they're trying to make their fast breaks. I think they realize that they have a chance that they can convert the fast break, since the Malsch team is putting so much energy and they are attacking with 4 or 5 players, and we have another Rajanen.
Yeah.
And they got under the defender. Can he make the Marla?
So
No.
Polisen's feeling really fine right now.
They.
Here's the
Jakob Thun.
Thun. Yeah.
But the ball is wrestled between his legs. We have a technical foul by the referees. Somebody lost a glass on the bottom. That's
dangerous.
Yeah, way too dangerous. So for security reasons, they are separating the teams. No one knows if it's broken, so it has to be removed from the pool before the game can continue. Yeah, it's impressive play by Polisen. I think that's really going to boost their game, because they were almost conceiving a goal.
Yeah.
Like 10 seconds before they got the penalty.
Well, you know that when you play against a German team and that they psychologically get control of the game by keeping possession and making these attacks and not losing it, then you can lose confidence.
It's hurting your confidence that you need to be playing a defensive without
and very hard to get the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see one of the Schottmüller brothers take the ball under their armpit, you know you can't get it. It's just very hard. So
yeah. They take the timeout. I think they need to discuss how to open up the Polisen team, since Polisen stay really calm. They just say, well, we stay disciplined. And they called a timeout, but they actually couldn't take a timeout because they used a video challenge. So the referee should have
but
not even given them.
Who lost the lens from their mask? And that player, are they in again?
I think most of them have an extra mask right behind
course.
the bench, so
They have to get it, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't fly into your hands.
No, I don't think they would be working on putting the equipment together right now. I think they were working on getting back to the match.
Yeah.
As soon as possible, and that was why they needed this timeout. And of course, Polisen is not gonna call a timeout because that would give Malsch the chance to resettle how to build up their attacks. We have Markus Hegwart trying to get in and made another attack, but he can't get out of the ball out of his hand. But they're only attacking with one, but from the right side we have Sascha Brückner and
nonetheless, Polisen needs to get out. They shouldn't be fighting over their own goal.
No, but I think they want to play quite secure right now. Stay safe. Don't take any chances from the defensive line.
Yeah.
And we have a holding. They have. Malsch needs to make an exchange. We have Schottmüller going out of the game. That's he might be injured. I don't think.
Darling is not
no, he's a really key player. I think most of
they're all good, but Schottmüller is probably injured.
Well, Martin is like their playmaker. I think he makes half of the assists on the team if he's not making the goals himself.
Yeah.
So something must have happened. Otherwise, they're not going to exchange him in the first half.
Not at a point like that.
No, especially not when you're behind and need a result.
Yeah. But Polisen's confidence has got to be growing.
Yeah. They have the game going maybe even better than they expected. I think they were expecting a hard pressure from the Malsch team, and we have Malsch coming in. But he's not going to reach the goalie at the first attempt. And we have Jens Dingel passing it down.
But now
and they have one on the button.
They could get a shoulder in the basket called against them easily here.
Yeah, but they were doing the exchange, so that's not going to be called. And no one has a grab to the goalie yet.
No.
They still didn't succeed in creating a direct chance on the goalie. They must be frustrating right now. They have Sascha Brückner trying to get closer to the goal. And Jens Dingel once again making a pass to the right side, but he...
they had a chance.
Christian Försler, Jochen Schott.
He had the goalie's back if he had got the ball.
That's Geo Daringer, who substituted with Schottmüller. Yeah, who were on the left side, trying to bring it in from the corner.
But now Malsch has held the ball for quite a while.
Yeah, but they still haven't created any chances. I think in most other games they play, they have created a lot of chances. And you see some of the games they have conceived goals. They should be working more on the defensive play.
Polisen's defense is quite tight right now.
Yeah.
Oh, goal stolen.
One more, but that doesn't matter because Polisen had the ball. They're setting up a fast break with 3 players. We cannot see the real action. Hans Jonsson coming, and he's a strong. When he's moving in, he keeps on going. Putting down to...
they got a chance.
That's number... Höglund, yeah.
He's a national team player.
Yeah.
He's strong.
He's a really strong player, but he's not the best executor when you're getting close to the goal, in my opinion. I think they would rather need one of the other players to... We have the last half minute. We still haven't seen any chances from Malsch. We have Markus Hegwart going directly to the goal. Can they create one chance? Yeah, finally, I think they got reached to the goalkeeper, but was just for 5 seconds.
It was a good
And
attack.
one last chance, 7 seconds. Are they gonna make it in the first half? No, they're not. 1-0 lead to Polisen.
Very exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Actually, and I think, isn't it the first game today that we have like
Such close.
well, we have like a team that we didn't expect being in lead
Yes.
at halftime.
Yeah.
One thing that you can have a team getting into the lead during the first half, but
To stay.
to stay in front, it's really strong. And they actually the Polisen defensive, they shut them down.
So now it's a question of what these coaches, so the Schottmüller brothers, they're going to be coming up with some strategies.
They need to set up another plan because the attack game plan haven't worked.
Police's read it. They know what's coming.
Yeah. I think we're going to see Polisen play disciplined, defensive play because they got the result right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We
Highlights.
need the highlights, and please donate.
We're back again. Davril Tien here, your Euroleague commentator, and I've joined with a special guest, Johan Kristoffersen, who plays usually with Flipper, but he's injured.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I
hurt
have
your neck.
slip disc. I got a.
How bad is it?
Really bad. and my neck is like an 80-year-old lady. So at the moment, I cannot even swim.
So what does the police, the doctor say to you?
They say that they don't know how to solve it.
You got to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, rest is the best.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'm back for next season, and we have Anton back in the middle. Let's make a small quiz. I think you were gonna say something about a donation.
Yes,
Am I right?
I'm here again. You're right. So I want to ask for money because we need them, and I hope all of you see the result of our efforts and result of your donations of the previous round. So not too much donations today, maybe, and all donation is 20 euros, 30 euros, 10 euros. Maybe if everyone who watched the game now make donation 2 euros, just 2 euros. We have a lot of viewers now, so just make donation 2 euro, and
maybe we should share it in Germany.
yeah, and you will see the results. So, and when you make the donation, you can choose the team which you support. And
if the Germans pay in 100 euro during the second half, I'm gonna speak German in the commentating.
Okay. So wait 100 euros, and then you hear the German commentating of the game.
And then
so,
I say danke.
Danke. Yes, I can say it too. Danke schön, bitte schön. Okay.
Let's enjoy the second half of this really interesting game between Malsch in blue and Polisen from Stockholm in white. Polisen took a lead in the first half when they converted a penalty shot, which happened like in the middle of the first half, just after Malsch has like a really hard pressure. And when Malsch, for the first time we saw they actually got to the goalkeeper, but they didn't get the last one-on-one. They have a player on the left side. They have George starting up, bringing. Hey, and then they have the conversion. We have the equalizing goal from Malsch. Is it Jochen Schottmuller? Number 10. He's such a strong guy. He converts so many goals from the German team. He's a key player. One player to watch when we're coming to the World Championship as well, I think, this summer. You see, smashes it in from the left side of the goal, leaving the goalie without any chances of...
I don't think the goalie or back even realized what had happened.
No. That's a really strong performance by Jochen Schottmuller. We didn't see him get any chances in the first half. Finally, they equalized. I think we're gonna have a really interesting second half. Was quite expected that Malsch was gonna make a goal in this game. Can they make another one, or can Polisen make another fast break and get back into the lead? We have the Malsch team taking position, but they cannot make a fast break. Polisen stays they're forechecking in the attacking area, and Malsch got a free ball on the
He wished he had advantage, but he didn't get advantage.
No. Exactly.
Well, I think this looks tough for Polisen, but they're fighting. So they
didn't get a lot of chances, but when they had their fast breaks, it seems like they got really close to the basket and were almost making another goal, and could have had another penalty as well. But now Malsch has it back.
They had a lot of players in that scrum.
I think Malsch need like a minute or two just to set up their attacking game plan. It seems that what they discussed in the halftime actually worked really early, and the second half they managed to convert a big chance to the equalizing goal.
Well, Polisen's done a good job getting across, but they lost the ball, and now
it seems like they don't have spent so much energy to to move the ball to the other side of the pitch, and we have Malsch
But they're
playing in the
they're
deeper
forechecking
sound.
hard now.
They're forechecking.
Yeah, they're
But I think when they pass the middle, then they want to be in defense. They already had the defender in
goalie
space.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, and goalie of course. And we have a Malsch player lying under the goal, number 23. That's
Wow.
Colin Leible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, now they get a chance holding against Malsch here probably. Holding against Polisen.
Yeah. We have Malsch, I think.
Attack on the mask.
Yeah. It seems like the players who were supposed to set up the attacks and get the equalizing goal, they are back in the game now. I think they will go directly and try to make the second goal as fast as possible so they can get back in control of this game. They need another goal. So I think
that holds true for Polisen too.
But they will create more chances,
Than
which gives
Polisen,
Polisen the possibility to make another fast break. So we're back to scratch.
Well, even though the score is equal, it's now advantage Malsch.
Yeah. Like we saw in the beginning of the game, they were really close to getting the leading goals. It slipped on the ring, and they probably wait for like substitution players to come in. Provald.
He's got a long dive. He's really stays down.
Yes, and he have help from two other players who can bring the ball out to play, and we have
Polisen's doing well with the
yeah, it seems like they're not getting stressed at the moment. They are disciplined, like we talked about. That they just need to focus on
keeping
not letting in any more goals. I think it might be their game plan.
A lot really depends on the backs of Polisen.
We have Jens Dingle.
Yeah, the backs need to keep them out.
Didn't succeed his pass.
Yeah.
And
oh look,
so your daughter.
The fans, my daughter, and they've been to the Amarger Cup, so
they
must have a lot of stories.
I bet. And we have Jochen Sottmuller once again. I think it should not be him bringing in the ball. They need him
by the goal. Yeah.
They need him by the goal because he's in this situation right now. He's one of the best players you can bring in, converting the attacks into goals. Yeah, he has a really high conversion rate. But they come in with another attack.
So you speak German. So when you go to the German underwater rugby #1 Deutschland, you go there. Hannes Hoffmann's. A lot of good stuff there.
Yeah, I can understand the articles written in German. I don't speak it that fluent.
But what do they say about? I mean, they're the frustration.
They actually don't have so many discussions about the Euroleague, but I think it's gaining impact in the German clubs as well. I think they can see it actually is a high-level tournament. And
who's sitting in the penalty box?
It was a Polisen player, I think. I didn't see
11
got called. It's Andreas Tal. The coach, isn't it?
Yeah, he's not the coach. Yeah, he's the coach.
Yeah, but not the captain.
The Euroleague
and we have
an
empty goal because they're one man short right now, the Polisen team. So we have 6 Malsch players playing against 5 white Polisen players in the water. They really need to stay disciplined. We have a 1-on-1. Is it Jacques Müller again? It's number 24. It's Matthias Otten.
Oh.
And he made an offensive fault.
Yeah. He was pulling on the goalie without the ball.
That was really the chance that should have been converted.
That should have been a goal.
I think it has been the Jochen Schottmuller. He would definitely have converted the chance.
That was a mistake.
They're going to make a video review. because they think it should be a goal.
Or they think it should be shoulder in the basket or
No,
something.
they think they should. It was actually a goal. They're gonna
We'll see.
have the timeout anyway when it's a video review because the review would take more than 1 minute.
Oh, I have a question for you now that we come to a referee point. You have so many years' experience. We know who the referees are. The top referees, they go to Champions Cup, they go to Euroleague, they go to CMS World Championships, etc. But what's the difference for them in the quality of the way they play? I mean, the way they judge the matches.
Yeah.
You don't want to say.
I've had some issues earlier in my career, like with the referees from certain countries that didn't like the Danish style of play. So I'd rather not answer your question.
Okay. Let me put the
But
question.
I think the referees are doing a really good job because it's
We have a video challenge.
Yeah.
in these games.
I have announced a video challenge.
Yeah, in these games, it's really top. It's a high-level match. I would say if you put an inexperienced players into the game and being a referee, they wouldn't see any of the stuff going on.
No.
Even for me, who's not a referee, I don't see all of it. But when the referees tell me, well, I did this because I saw something, I can see it afterwards.
Yeah. I've had that
And
experience.
they need to make decisions like with really short notice.
Yeah, he was pushing the goalie, but the ball was in. But he was pushing the goalie before the ball went. Oh, see.
Push on the goalie before the ball goes.
Yeah, what I said, and yeah.
Yeah.
But I can understand how the players on Malsch would feel that should have been a goal. Although technically it was not a goal. Well,
Yeah, they needed to take the chance. The only thing that could happen was that they still didn't get the goal. And we have Polisen. And you see in such an equal game, converting like this one into a goal could decide the game.
yeah. And I would say it's pretty clear that in a one-on-one fights for the ball, Malsch is better.
Yeah. And now they are actually creating chances again when they can have chances like they had before they got behind in the first half.
That guy, Ivo Lundin Hattie, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
He's-
They're really disciplined.
Yeah.
The whole.
Look at him, he's still down there.
Yeah.
When I started talking about it, he was fighting, and before that, even.
Yeah. They're really disciplined.
I think
game.
the Polisen does have some rule, like you're supposed to stay down a certain length of time on your dive. No,
Well.
Yeah.
I think if
To
the
push a
attack
little.
is still going on, you need to stay down. You
Yeah.
see Jakob Thun turns around, go
Yeah.
down once again,
Yeah.
take another 3 or 5 seconds. That's what keep you into the game. We have Malsch. They're making a pressure on the goal.
it's
You
better
had
to
something?
stay down an extra long and go straight out.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
when you're one man short.
Yeah.
Your offensive line need to kill off
Attacking the head.
extra time.
Attacking the head.
We have another blue free throw.
Time
Let's
out for
see.
white team. Time
White
out
out.
for
Good
white
call here.
Yeah, I think they actually
They need
have
the
been
break,
yeah,
yeah.
they needed this for like the last 30 seconds because they were one man short
Yeah.
during the penalty time they got.
They need to
Now
breathe.
they're back.
Yeah.
Actually, the next minute could be dangerous because if you went directly into being
Yeah, I mean,
6
you
players
look at
again,
Lund-
they started relaxing.
Really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So often, the minute after you get your man into the water again, your 6 players again, you're starting to calm down, and that is too dangerous. you could conceive a goal.
Yeah. In fact, if you have a good defense and you're playing against the power play, you can last a long time if you have good discipline
Yeah.
and the right players and the system. But of course, if you get the ball and you go out and you lose it, then you could be in trouble. So, yeah. Do you teach the goalies to throw the ball away if they can't get out?
It depends on the situation. I would
Yeah.
say if you are playing one player short, it's better that you swim the ball
As far as you can. Corner.
to the corner and push it out,
Yeah.
giving a free throw away.
Okay,
Or
2 meters distance. Okay.
even better to swim it like as far away from the goal as you can and just stay down, empty your
Lock up.
lungs, and
Yeah.
then empty your lungs,
Yeah.
and go to the substitution bench. And then we have a Malsch player underneath the goal. And
Oh,
we
he's
have
got
one Jens Dingle
Dingle.
from the right side, but the defender is at Hans Jonsson.
And then you can wonder if there was
Gets
shoulder
it.
in the basket. How did they-
Yeah, but I think he didn't get a real hit.
Good contact.
We have Malsch with massive attacks on the Polisen goal. We have Wiesel spinning around with the ball, pushing it out to who's that going in from above?
I don't know, but Ivo Hatje,
No.
when I took him.
Jens Dingle collects it, hides it behind his back. They're trying to gain energy for a massive attack.
For police, and the backs are so important now to push out the
At the
attacks.
moment, it seems like the Polisen is not set that much under pressure. They don't forecheck that much right now. They're waiting for the Malsch players to go to the goal.
Do you think police
before.
would like to make it just to a
I
penalty
think
shootout?
no, but the Polisen is. We have a 1-on-1. Is it number 9
Oh, that was
on the right
dangerous.
side? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Malsch want to.
I think the police is in trouble right
Yeah.
now.
Malsch don't want
But now
to
they
go
got the
into
ball.
penalty shootout. I'm quite sure.
Police has a they have to do something.
Yeah. But they're still waiting for their chance to do a fast break.
Okay.
They have the players to do it. So I think it's pretty much their game plan. Of course, they want to have the possession. But we haven't seen any of the Polisen goals coming from a long
Working
attack.
around the
no,
goal,
but
no.
like this, fast playing,
Yeah.
moving the ball around, coming in with 2 or 3 players.
Should they stay away for a minute to calm things down, or they can't do that against Malsch?
No, I think they're
They need to
doing
speed it up
Yeah,
and-
they speed it up, and we have Hans Jonsson trying to dig his way to the goal. but-
Aronsson was there.
Yeah, Aronsson has the ball. Polisen finally have possession for more than half a minute. Let's see if they can convert into a chance from that one.
Well, it's not good if they get it into these scrums, but
no.
they survived it. They got
Yeah.
through it.
We're in the last 5 minutes of the second half of this really interesting game between Malsch and Polisen. We had Polisen with a surprising leading goal in the first half, and Malsch finally equalized in the second half, and then now we have Polisen coming in.
Make an attack.
Yeah,
And they've
and
got-
the mailer position, but the defender push him away.
Yeah.
So he cannot put his legs around the basket. They for sure know that they don't want a Swedish player
Do a Mella.
doing a mailer.
Yeah.
We have Polisen attacking from above. This is the best Polisen period of the second half.
Yes, they have.
They have had possession in almost 2 minutes now.
And the defense they played, it saved them.
Yeah,
And now
they have been really disciplined. I think they have been saving energy for putting up a final effort to see if they can make a decisive goal.
Standing on the edge.
Of course, both teams really want to make the. I think the next goal is going to be decisive of this game.
Well, absolutely. I don't see coming back with another
No.
goal afterwards.
And Malsch have created more chances than in the first half, but they still haven't made more than the
Oh, nice. Police and
Yeah,
knocked it away.
Polisen forechecking. There was Høglund.
That was smart.
Yeah.
He,
And he's a defender being out doing his forechecking. He needs to go back. We have Jakob Thun going back in defensive position. We have Otten from Malsch under the basket. I think he made
Pushing.
a push. Yeah. Once again.
This is important for Polisen.
Yeah.
They need to get away.
Yeah. But it seems like they have not spent too much energy. They have been in defensive play. They were under pressure, of course, when they were having a time penalty. But they have played so disciplined this match.
And that's Tal has been coaching them and trying to improve them.
I think they have
and he's
improved.
recruiting,
Yeah.
and so it's to his credit. Risky.
That's why we have Jens Dingel doing the fast break.
Yeah. To get the ball away from Dingo. Very good.
Yeah. Polisen
Thun
got a bad. Thun trying to
Someone's
move
holding on
forward.
his legs.
Yeah, but
they got
Polisen move even more forward. He lost his fin. He should get out of the pool. Can they convert it? No. On the right side, Jens Dingel goes into the forechecking. And at the moment, it seems like Malsch have had more troubles in getting the ball back than they had earlier in the game. I don't know. Do we have 2.5 minutes left? I think Malsch is getting really frustrated at this point of the game. They were hoping that they could make at least 3 goals, which would make them win this game. But they have had a hard time just making 1 goal so far. So I think that's the biggest chance for the Polisen, that Malsch, they're going to go for the result. So Polisen will have another chance making a fast break goal.
Police really had to work to get the ball forward.
We want to watch the game. It's really interesting. We have a time penalty for the Malsch team. Christian Staubach he for grabbing a mask, equipment.
So power play for Police.
Power play for the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Except if they score, they are gonna play the rest of the match with only 5 players. There's a chance that this one is going into the penalty shootout. That's the first game today, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have
there hasn't been any penalty
Staubach
before,
in
Number 9.
warning. Yeah, we have a number 1. Is that Christian Försler? Getting a
warning. Who got the warning? Number 9.
That's number 9.
For what?
Christian. He was staying in the 2-meter line, and he was being active. You're allowed to be in the 2-meter zone, but you cannot move against the player with the ball when the game starts to play. And we have Polisen. I know they have been practicing playing 6 against 5 for several seasons. They're really good at this, and they trying to set up a Miller situation. If they would succeed, then I think they would. What's happening? They will have another time penalty because Peter Arason, they removed his mask. Christian Försler, who got a warning 30 seconds ago, now he is getting a time penalty.
Yeah.
But Peter Arason needs to leave the playing area to have his mask and snorkel back on.
His snorkel's going by airmail.
Yeah. And it seems like they were setting Arason up to do the Miller, like the scissor underneath. But we have a 6 against 4 situation. I think we have 1.5 minutes left. Well, Malsch should be able to.
Does that mean that in a penalty shootout, the players who are in the penalty box cannot be used?
They cannot be used until they have served their time on the bench. So, but I don't think it's one of the. I don't think they're one of the
Høglund above. No. The ball slips out.
So, but can they?
Oh.
Something happened. Malsch They pushed without the ball, I think. But they had it in the goal. Well,
Yeah. Yeah, really.
really interesting game.
Yep.
57.
57.
And no German for me.
All right, I'll do
Otherwise, pay another 43. We have a last attack from Polisen. We have, I think, a blue free throw.
Someone grabbed the head.
Yeah, they at this time of the game and in this situation, Polisen should stay away from making such kind of mistakes.
He was in a hurry to get there. Yeah.
You're playing 6 against 4. That's you don't get a better chance on coming successful out of the game. Malsch just want to kill the town now. They know they cannot gonna win this game. So he's just gonna keep the ball. There are 4 players. They're playing real strong. They have a chance that Polisen don't stay in their defensive line. He's trying to go to the goal. Number 2 has it for this Brückner. 20 seconds. They are playing 6 against 4. Can they do the fast break? I think Malsch don't have any players back home. They have an empty goal. No, there's a goalkeeper in place, but they only have 5 seconds. Can they make a chance? No, the Malsch player receives it. And there was this.
What a game.
Yeah.
But if there's a goalie, who is in the penalty box now? Is Forsler and Staubach, right?
Yeah, Forsler and Staubach.
And are they?
They are defensive players. Forsler and Staubach is a goalkeeper.
So it could hurt them a little bit.
I've seen in the other matches they have using Matthias Otten as their goalkeeper.
Just to save.
It seems like it might be Markus Heckrat.
Yeah.
They bring into game. They have had some really problems when they go into these penalty shootout. They lost the German championship last season in the penalty shootout against Bamberg.
Yes.
If I remember right, they didn't convert any of their own shots into a goal, and they didn't save anyone.
It's funny because
they have
I wrote
really
about
strong
that.
player.
Bamberg was so happy.
Yeah, that it was going to penalty. Bamberg.
They had planned for it.
Yeah. Bamberg has goalkeepers you hardly can't score on.
Yeah.
I've been there.
We got to get you. You have to just have a healthy summer. And
yeah.
What are you doing this summer?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're having a dog, so I'm staying home.
Well, but I mean, you have kids or?
Yeah, I have 3 kids.
Okay, 3 kids.
That's why I had to leave today. I was going to the circus with 1 kid and to a swimming camp with the other one.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't go to Graz. No.
No, I'm not going. No. I'm watching the game from home.
Yeah.
I have a special role. I can't let you into any details.
No. Well, let's.
But I'm in close contact with the team, the national team.
Let's be honest. That it would be stupid if the national teams in Graz don't have people sitting at home watching. Would it be? They should watch every match that they have to play against. Yeah.
I talked to the national coach Miguel Krog today.
I know him.
I know he's watching the matches.
Yeah.
I know he will be watching this match especially because the German team is going to be one of the team you need to beat to be in the final.
I think this could be Denmark's year, but
yeah.
there are other teams.
Other
teams can be good. Yeah. What strikes me about Denmark is that there are so many happy clubs, happy players now. I mean, when you have Flipper and Tutsene, and if you have people like Lars Greve, who's a good team leader, and you add Mickey Rasmussen, it's a good.
Don't forget Christian Schaefer.
And Christian Schaefer, yeah.
He's a decent player as well. Yeah. I promised his mom to say.
Yeah, they told me. I mean, the Norwegians said you have to change your nationality. You've got to get a Norwegian passport and have his family
No.
and stay in Norway. No,
Yeah.
no. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
this is the part that we have all been waiting for. First penalty shootout.
Yeah.
I was watching the game in the last round. You probably saw we had several decisions made on the penalty.
It's good. It's exciting.
I was watching the games from Thailand
okay.
in my hotel bed. It was really late in the morning before some of the games ended.
You stayed up all night.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think I got up at 3 at night and watched one of the flipper games against Beta, who I think it was 4-3 on penalty. And well, you see the Malsch team; they are really frustrated. They didn't want this game to go into a penalty, which means they're gonna lose a point. And
yeah, no matter what, they lose a point.
yeah, they're gonna lose a point, which means they can't keep track on the other teams
No.
in rank.
It'll
2,
be interesting
3
to
and
see.
4.
They have shot mullers to take shots.
Yeah.
It's 3 shots,
I think
right?
Jochen Schottmuller, he's gonna
Score,
shoot
yeah.
and he's gonna score
Yeah.
no matter what. But on the other hand,
Now that we see Hans Jonsson will be the shooter for Polisen.
yeah, and I'm not sure they're gonna bring in Höglund.
Nominated penalty takers.
Höglund's very calm. He's not cracking psychologically. Yeah.
No.
From the white team as well.
And he has the physical condition that needs to be used in this situation.
You mean long bottom time that he
Yeah,
can wear around?
and he stay calm.
Yeah.
First,
Don't lose the ball.
then 5. 9.
The penalty is a special situation for underwater rugby.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
different than any other part of the game.
It's so psychological,
Yes.
especially for the goalkeeper. You don't even some goalkeepers they have special skills for those.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
Can I have the captains here? We need to draw a lot. Who starts?
I wrote an article a long time ago after I saw the assistant national coach of the Swedish women now. What's his name? Fernlund. He's a skinny guy, but he puts his legs out, and then he grabs you with the legs, and then all of a sudden you're working. He isn't doing anything. And
you have is it the Malmö player Johan Fernlund?
Volvo.
Yeah. He's not a big player,
No.
pretty much like me.
Yep.
He saves a lot of penalties.
He can stop him.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we saw in the last round Horvi Korpi from the better team.
He did great. 2. He took 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We have Jochen Schottmuller. That's a good plan for Malsch, starting with the best player. They need a good start in this penalty shootout. I think he is going to convert
And
it.
they've got Dahl down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jochen Schottmuller, he shouldn't open it up before it's safe. Yeah. He don't take any chances. Just pushing the goalkeeper away and convert it into a 1-0 lead in the penalty.
It was a small
yeah,
hole,
but he was in full control. He was in full control.
He just only had to drop it.
Yeah. It looks like number 24, Matthias Dahl.
Yeah.
Well, he is a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like he has been doing a lot of practice. We have Magnus Hekrat.
Yeah.
He's a goalkeeper. I expect that he should definitely have a chance. Saving this one.
Jakob Thun.
Seems like they have Jakob Thun.
Yeah.
He's really strong.
Yeah.
Coming in from
He's coming
above.
in from above. Yeah.
He'll
go up and
he's
get-
a real goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Not letting him in underneath the back.
Yeah.
Keeping him away. He can stay down the whole 45 seconds. He's in really physical condition.
Thun's going up.
Yeah. He's just staying.
Yeah.
And this is actually, when you come to this part, this is psychological for the attacker. The goalkeeper, he doesn't give a shit. He's just waiting down. He's not even tired.
Yeah.
He's staying. Can he close it? It's the last 10 seconds. Now it's no.
Oh.
He should have closed the gap. Then he would actually have had the chance to. That's all you need to focus on when you're a goalkeeper. Get back on my goal. Get back. He had the chance to get back. He was 7 seconds away from saving this.
It was a great effort. But
like I told some of the one, especially Mikkel Rasmussen.
Yeah.
Maybe I should put some wine gums down on the bottom, so you want to stay down. It's only 7 seconds more.
Yeah.
Everyone can do it.
The worst thing that can happen is you pass out when you come up.
Yeah.
Video challenge called. Video challenge called.
Video challenge.
By the blue team.
Video challenge for grabbing the head, or what?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he think was the problem. But they need to take every chances because that could.
Maybe he grabbed his. Oh yeah, he grabbed his shorts. He grabbed his uniform.
Equipment. Yeah. That was that explains why he didn't come back to the goal.
Yeah. Well, it will be interesting to see if they rule in favor of Malsch. I think it's legitimate. He shouldn't have done that. No.
That's the first shot, Jochen Schottmüller.
Yeah.
But let's see who Malsch will bring in. We haven't got a list of the player that they have
But if they rule in
chosen.
favor of Malsch here, then Thun goes out with 30 seconds.
No, he goes out for 45 seconds.
45 seconds,
Yeah.
and it's a reshoot. No, they lose.
I don't know if they have the first 3 attempts, I think. Or is it 101?
Yeah. But
I'm not sure.
that counts as your attempt?
If he goes out, it counts as your attempt. You're not getting a new one.
You fall behind.
Yeah.
So
We interpret the rules is that the regulation says that the penalty shootout counts as the third period of the game. So you have one video challenge in each. In each. So you video challenge, okay? Video challenge team.
Yeah, we have a video challenge from Malsch. There was some discussion about if they can
allowed to have video challenge.
Allowed to have, but the penalty shootout is
extra time.
Yeah, it's extra time. So the Malsch team, who already spent 2 video challenges during the game, they took another one. If the goalkeeper thinks there was made something wrong by the attacker, of course they should take the chance.
He grabbed his uniform. Yeah, his shorts. But it's not as if it's simply you're reaching with your hand. You want to hold on to something. It's not a conscious decision. No.
But of course, when you're a goalie, you can feel it in some way. And when you take a look at the video pictures afterwards, you say, "Oh, I was a."
Shows that there is contact with us, but it like moved or pushed off the face of the goalkeeper in any way. So the stance.
The goal stance. It's not gonna be changed. So.
There is contact, but there isn't.
They might.
There isn't a violent push on the mask, so.
Okay,
well,
so they asked for the wrong thing.
Yeah,
they asked for to look at the mask.
I think
they didn't realize that the thing to ask for was the uniform. Yeah.
I'm not sure that would have changed anything, but we're having Malsch.
I didn't feel like the mask thing was an issue.
No.
But but grabbing the shorts was. All right, 1-1. And who's taking
next
it now?
one? That's Christian Fössler. He must have returned from the penalty bench against number 15, Joel Forsbach.
Yeah,
that's one of the Swedish
the young kids.
Yeah.
He's staying on the basket.
Yeah,
he
but
lost it. No,
almost. But the
got
goalie
his
is not in
hands
the
there.
real position, but he can't make the save. Yeah. Försler converts it into a goal.
Blue number 9.
Good blue
But
number 9.
great effort. Oh no, it's Lauberry.
Yeah. No, it was Joel Forsberg.
Forsberg, he's wearing 15 is
Oh, Martin. No.
No.
Joel Forsberg is number 15.
It's not his jersey.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is Forsberg.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his nickname?
I don't know.
Foppa.
Foppa.
Yeah, from the hockey player.
Yeah. We have the next.
2-1
Let's
in favor of
on this.
Police.
Is it Hans Jonsson once again who scored on a penalty shoot during the game? I think he will convert it once again. He seems to be like just waiting, and who is it? It's the same goalie as in the
No!
Mathias Otte got grab of the ball. Can he get to the surface with fully control? He succeeds.
That's it.
Mathias Otten saves the goal for Malsch. He didn't succeed during the game, but in this penalty shootout, he comes out as the successive. And
so
now
Polisen has to stop this one. Yeah.
Magnus Hekrad is the third shooter, as I mentioned when we talked before the penalty shootout. I think they're going to bring in him. He's really great physical condition at the moment.
And it's Petter Aronsson.
Yeah. But he's an experienced defender.
He's still within reach of the goal.
Yeah, but that was the 3-1.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. And we have the decision of the game, which was decided in penalty shootout.
We talked about it at the beginning, didn't we? After Polisen scored, we said, can they make it?
Yeah.
And Malsch didn't want this, or did?
Malsch
They wanted a penalty shootout, yeah.
They wanted 3-1.
Yeah.
And finally, Malsch had some success in a penalty shootout. I think they're going to be happy anyway, since...
I don't think Polisen's real sad now. They feel like they
got a
they
point,
gave
but
Germany's
they,
top team.
I don't think they could expect any more. They got a great result during the game.
Yeah.
They had a chance to convert it into an extra point in the penalty shootout, but Malsch were the better team in the penalty shootout, and Malsch were the better team during the game.
Whom should I interview?
I think you should, Hekrad, and ask him about what was his motivation by moving to the
clubs, changing clubs.
to the Malsch team, and we're gonna say thank you for this match. And maybe ask him about.